All right, good morning, everybody. My name is Don Fraguli. I'm an operations section chief with California Incident Management Team 5. Today is August 23rd, and the Coffee Pot Fire is 2,683 acres. Currently, 791 people are assigned to this fire, and it is 0% contained. We are in unified command with CAL FIRE. So, new face up here today. We've been hearing from Ernie last couple of days. So my name, like I said earlier, is Don, and I'm going to walk you around the fire and tell you what's going on for an operational update today. I'd like to start on the south end of the fire here. This fire is burning in extremely rugged, difficult terrain that we're having a really difficult time safely inserting firefighters to, and hence the 0% contain. Just getting on the edge of this fire is extremely difficult. It is extremely dangerous and hard to do. So to that end, we're taking an indirect strategy on this fire to corral it where we see the highest probability of success. So down here on the south end, plan is to use this South Fork Drive Road as the main containment feature. This fire continues to actively back through the timber and even through the brush out there. It's finding its targets of opportunities. And as it comes down, we're going to be ready to receive it down here along this road. Good road, paved road with the South Fork of the Kaweah River providing water sources. As we come in to the south end here, we're going to be looking at using the Salt Creek Road. Salt Creek Road comes up. Very favorable terrain out here. A lot of oak woodland, a lot of grass, a lot of ground where we feel confident that we can safely and effectively put this fire out. Up into the Cinnamon Creek, Cinnamon Gap area. This line, we've invested a ton of effort out here over the last 5 shifts, and progress has been good. We're really getting progress here as evidenced by the change in color from pink to black. So pink is proposed, pink is planned, black means it's in. So we're doing this work here, and we have just a little bit of pieces to stitch together up to Cinnamon Gap, and we're going to be ready to go here in the next 48 hours, we feel. Up into Cinnamon Gap, moving into the higher country up here into the timber, a little bit more difficult terrain up here. So we're going with bulldozers, combination bulldozers and hand crews to put this piece in. As you can see, we've made quite a bit of progress up here. Onto the giant sequoia groves that we know will be threatened by this fire, that we just can't get in and put the fire out where it sits, which is what we would like to do. And to that end, we've got crews inserted in all of these giant sequoia groves. We're reducing the fuel loading around those trees. We want to protect those national treasures and make sure that they'll withstand fire. And we're making a really good progress doing that, and we think we'll have good success there. As we come off the backside of Case Mountain to the north, this line here, you can see we're pushing with bulldozers. Big run out here, a lot of country to cover, a lot of places where the bulldozers can't go, so we have to insert hand crews. It's taking a little bit of time. But again, here we think, in the next 3 to 4 shifts, we're going to have this whole piece put in and ready to contain the Coffee Pot Fire. Plan here as we move back into the park boundary on the Mineral King Road is that we would really like to use this East Fork of the Kaweah River as the primary containment feature out there. For those of you that are locals here, you know it's a big river. It's got good clearance on both sides, not a lot of snags down in the bottom that could fall across. And so we will plan to use this East Fork of the Kaweah River as a primary containment feature, with the road being a secondary. This road's not our favorite, but it could work in a pinch if we needed it to. Okay, out into Sequoia Kings National Park. Out here, we're going to insert 3 wildland fire modules today. They're flying out to Cahoon Meadow, and they're going to be staying out there, and we're going to be looking at using, coming off the East Fork of the Kaweah River, up Horse Creek to Cahoon Creek, to a massive granite ridge that you can see probably from the space station out there, and using that containment feature, bringing it around down into the South Fork of the Kaweah River, back around to the South Fork Drive. So with that, we'll be talking at you again tomorrow. We're expecting good success over the next couple of days. One thing I did forget to mention here, the Eden Creek Grove, we did do a little bit of PSD operations in there yesterday. So PSD stands for Plastic Sphere Dispenser. It's a little bit of, tiny ping pong balls that come out of a helicopter. And the reason we did that is because this fire, hard to see on the map here, but this fire had absolute potential to run into the Eden Creek Grove with head fire. So the head fire is bad for the giant sequoias, it's bad for the landscape. There's a big prominent ridge right here that we put some fire on yesterday, and that's to protect those giant sequoia groves in Eden Creek. Very remote grove. There's no roads. There's no trail access into this area here. The Park Service had a fire in here in 2018, I believe, and so the surface fuels had been reduced somewhat, but they needed more. And so to that end, we initiated this fire here. We'll be assessing that again today and really keeping an eye on this Eden Creek Grove. I wanted to call your attention to that. So we're flying helicopters. Yesterday we had the Super Scoopers going. I'm sure those of you that are out there saw the Super Scoopers. They're running out of Lake Cahuilla, which is not on this map, but Lake Cahuilla's been quite a bit of public interest down there watching the Super Scoopers. Very effective tool for us. Rotor wing helicopters have been flying all day, every day. Constant aerial supervision over the fire. So we're going at it with everything we got and trying to put this fire out so everybody can go back to normal. Thanks. Have a good day.